Hey guys, back with another one. If you can hear me, put a Y in the chat, please. Can you hear me is what I'm going to put here. Can you hear me? As y'all come into the chat. Hey, Drusilla. All of them to church. Because, baby, this... So we're going to begin with this craziness. Okay, you can hear. Okay, thank you. I didn't want to get into too much gifting and the gabbing, and y'all couldn't hear me. Let me make sure that this reception is also coming in good, too. Hold on. Just want to make sure this reception is coming in good. Let's see how this was. Okay, I just want to make sure the reception's coming in good. See, I think the reception in my new place is way better than where I was at. I am so happy. The internet connection is way better, and I'm so happy. I remember when I was staying at this other spot, like at the beginning of the year. I know y'all remembered, and it was sometimes it would go in and out, and I used to be so mad. And it was because I was like far out in the rural areas of Rhode Island. So, hey, Roseanne, how you doing, sweetie? So I'm waiting for y'all to come in here because I have something for you guys to listen to. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and I think that Karlissa is in distress. And I think that Ronnie is going nuts. I don't know what he's going to say when he allegedly goes on this interview with Tesekhi. I really believe it's going to get messy. And I think that CashApp is going to have to address the issue eventually and nip it in the bud. Now, we know that she still can address issues. She ain't got to get up here and get ratchet, but she might have to nip this in the bud so that Ronnie goes away. So I'm hoping for the sake of, Ronnie, that he does the right thing. Hey, Odine, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Marianne, how are you? Because it's not gonna end well. It's not gonna end well. Ronnie is really starting to concern me. He's making me nervous for many reasons. I don't, like I said, I'm not in the bedrooms of these people, so I don't know, who to believe. When it comes to who in the zoo and who slept with who and this and that and other. I don't know. But I just feel like he's trying to either fake us out and make us think that there's something that we don't know that he's gonna finally come out and tell us, or it's gonna be him just wasting people's time like Tesekhi's time. Karlissa, you're a sick woman. You need to stop. The circus is over. You need to stop what you're doing. And I know people are getting sick of you because when you hear somebody like Blue Rock TV, now I don't know him in the flesh, but I would like to say, because y'all know I rock with Blue Rock TV, and I have not really had no formal conversation with him, like over the phone or in person, but I just like the way he moves. I like the way he presents his information. However, he is on Karlissa's behind because she's doing too much. And this is because of generational curses of Karlissa, things that she's been through, you know, because her mother was a crackhead too, allegedly. Okay. So, you know, misery loves company. And you are just trying your hardest to get under the skin of CashApp. I'm going to show you something else before I let you guys listen to the audio that I had recorded a couple of days ago. And I know a lot of you guys probably did not hear this because probably there wasn't a lot of people around at the time when the conversation had pretty much oh, she making me hungry, but I ain't gonna eat into. I'm gonna show you this too. I'm so greedy. I went out to get seafood last night, guys, but she making me hungry here. Hold on. I gotta share this. But I like I said, I got something I want y'all to listen to, so hold on to your horses. Don't leave just yet. Ooh, child, she got me hungry, honey. That looks like some cheese and grits, honey. And some fried chicken she's dipping in there. Ooh, child. That's not what I wanted to show you, but hunty, wherever she's at, she looked like she went and got up for some seconds. She looked like some green beans right there. CashApp is getting her eat on. She's the trip. She's funny. I'm glad that she's happy and in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? I really am glad that she's in good spirits. But I think that there's going to be a lot of triggering things that are going to happen. And I know that she has a positive support system that's going to be in place for her. So when people try to, you know what I'm saying, trigger her, when the demons try to trigger her, she definitely going to be well equipped. She's going to have that support system. Because what did she do, guys? She got rid of people, places, and things that no longer serve her. Like I've been said to her prior to her getting arrested, and y'all know I did, that she needed to clean up house. And she needed to, clean up people, places, and things, because nothing good going forward is gonna be, right for her if she didn't. And she realized that when she went to jail, she had time to sit with herself. So hey, I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might not be proud of her, but I'm proud of her. She's getting her eat on, guys. This is getting exhausting. It is. Salute, Cyrus. He is acting like he's obsessed with her. Yep. Hey, Houston. But you know what? Let me just say this to you too, though. I feel like Karlissa is scared that the circus is about to go away and it's going to mess her bag up. Because remember, all of what she's got going on with herself right now is because of the clout chasing and being part of the circus. And I think that she's afraid that is how she got her identity. That is how she got her bag. And I'm afraid that she doesn't have enough self-esteem within herself. Wait a minute, I'm thinking I'm showing you this picture, but I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I am so sorry. Hold on one second. I feel so bad. I thought that I was showing you this picture. Oh my God. Somebody get security. 1 second. There we go. I apologize. Let me start it from the beginning. Let me refresh it so y'all can see what I was referring to. Oops. Here we go. I know y'all was like, what are you talking about, Miss Davis? Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Now, this is what I was referring to, because I know y'all was like, what did she talk about? She getting her eat on. She just don't want Chrisean and Blueface together at all. And I'm gonna show you something after these clips go by. But yeah, you're right. And I seen something on her page that I want to show you guys. And Karlissa is trying too hard to just let Chrisean rock. I'm doing good, Houston hitters. I'm doing good in yourself. She's trying really hard to make Chrisean Rock's life miserable. And, for her to be such a holy woman like she claims to be, right? Why are you doing this? And why are you so, clingy with this Ronnie situation? I don't understand why Karlissa's doing this with this Ronnie situation. And I don't understand why China, her own sister, is doing this. And then China acts like a victim. Now, I got some stuff I'm going to be putting up on her too tonight, because we're going to be doing some late lives. I have to make up for some things that I need to talk with y'all about. And I'm going to try to stop rushing off these lives, you know what I'm saying, at when it hits an hour. Now, if I'm done with talking and it's an hour, that's different. But if I got some things to say, I'm going to stop rushing up off of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just get it off my chest, and pretty much just kick it with y'all and give you my outlook on what's going on. Also, I'll be, showing you the receipts of things that are happening on the back end, that people are not aware of, that I'm going to bring awareness to. And I don't care who doesn't like it, because if they don't like the fact that they're being exposed, I don't care if it's Ronnie, I don't care if it's Karlissa, I don't care if it's China, Dorsey, I don't care who it is, stop doing it. If you don't want to be exposed, stop doing it. Get your mind right and stop doing it. Period, point blank. Because it's not going to be tolerated. It doesn't make any sense that this is going on like this. The girl is living her best life. Does this look like somebody who's not at peace? No. It looks like somebody who is now exploring things that she probably wasn't doing and had the money to do it, but she wasn't happy because of the people that were around her, making her miserable. Now she's able to do Chrisean rock. She has a circle of people who are going to have her back, and they're not going to be negative, and they're going to tell Chrisean rock what she needs to hear, and that's just what it is. She's going to be fine. But looking at Karlissa, let's go over to this mess she got up on her page. And I think she's really losing her mind, because I think that the identity is definitely going to go away. She puts this up 3 days ago. I'm quite sure a lot of y'all seen it. Do y'all realize I've been clout chasing since before Instagram? Do y'all know how invested I've been in my grandchild parents' lives for the sake of my kids? Do y'all understand how much my family and anyone in my presence means to me? Do you? It says, how all my grandchildren's fathers, wait a minute, what she say? Grandchildren's fathers are not on their mark, and my grandchildren live like these other folks, wishing their father would come home. They will all have the empty feelings you people have, and I know what that feels like only because Dre suffered from it. They can never say I didn't try. Girl, you need a proofread. And sometimes I need a proofread too. That's why I can tell you that you need a proofread. Okay? But, you can't put memories of anything with Chrisean rock. Why? Because you're not in Chrisean Rock's life because you're trying to sabotage her life now. So why would she want somebody like you in her life to sabotage it any further? Karlissa is a mess. Karlissa is for Karlissa and Karlissa only. She doesn't care who she takes down in the process of her being a hurt person herself. Now, I'm trying to put this together. I'm not trying to be fresh now. But why are you so invested with this Ronnie situation and trying to egg stupid Ronnie on, who he is easily manipulated? Why are you so invested with trying to use this flunky to try to take Chrisean Rock down? There's no taking Chrisean Rock down. Even if there were things that Chrisean Rock had going on in her past life, that's her past. And there's nothing you can do to change that. She's got saved. She has new beginnings going on with Chrisean right now. And you're just sitting up there like you don't have any flaws. If you took that time and took it and was a wife to your husband, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have time to be sitting up here on the back end doing what you're doing to Chrisean Rock. And we can't leave out Tasha K too. Why are you even in this sector speaking on Chrisean Rock? Like you don't have any other content to report on. Every time something pops off, all of a sudden Tasha K, a big YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, is coming for Chrisean Rock. For what? You're so desperate to try to do a Cardi B on her that you're even socializing with idiots like Karlissa and Ronnie. Nobody's like Karlissa and Ronnie. Lady the Queen, totally agreed. Nothing positive. It's sad. She put this picture up, was another dig at Chrisean Rock. She knows Chrisean Rock is all active all over social media. Okay. And she's going to see this. You do this to trigger her. But there's no reason to trigger her now. She's not dealing with your son anymore. So what more do you want from the girl? I don't get it. What more does she want from Chrisean Rock? Chrisean Rock's no longer dealing with at this time. I'll say at this time with your son. So he's a free agent or he can go back to Jaidyn now. So what is the problem? Why are you still so miserable? And I'm not the only one that sees this. This is why I'm going to allow the time right now to let you guys listen to what was spoke about. I want to say this was Latrice, I'm sorry. Tea Time with Latrice and Blue Rock TV. I know Blue Rock T was on the chat, but I think it was maybe Tea Time with Latrice's maybe second page or something that she was on. That's why I didn't recognize it. However, I recorded the conversation and they were spot on. Everything that they were saying, you know, and I want you guys to listen because there's a lot of things that you might not know. And there's, you know, the Blue Rock TV, he's privy to a lot of information. He's very, very aware of this whole situation, and he's always on point. And so is Tea Time with Latrice. She's on point with what's going on. And they speak on it. So we're going to listen to that now. So let me put it up now.
The time she's a pick-me that didn't get picked, and now she can't get over it.
And then she goes like, "Oh, I'm wondering if Dre was set up that time that y'all claim he stole money. Forget about some little money that he helped find people. Well, how about you start talking about Dre, you know, having this charge with the gun.
Mm-hmm.
How about you start addressing that? You know what I mean?
That's why she will never, ever, ever, ever. And my thing is this also, like your sons, you have sons. My boys can tell you, I don't know if any of them will be on this thing, but my boys will tell you, they always be like, Ma, you always take the woman's side. You always take they say that all the time. You always take the girl's side. You always take, because, and this is what I tell them. Because you're not going to play in a woman's face, in my face. Because before I was your mother, I was a woman.
That's right.
Before I was your mother, I was a woman, and you are not going to play. I will never be the mother that will condone, be like, oh, he got a side chick. You can meet her over here. Baby, who? I will dial my daughter-in-law's phone number in a second.
That's how my mother is. My mother is the type of mother, she got our backs, me and my sister's back. But when you doing wrong, my mother don't co-sign that. And I know people in real life, and they are adults. I mean, they're even older than Karlissa. Okay. And their mother co-signs everything that they do. And then they wonder why their life has turned out the way it has turned out. They don't have no good luck. You know what I'm saying? And everything is going bad for them. And it's because of how they treat women or treat people in general in their life. And the mother co-signs it. So they grow up as grown adults, as men, and they think that what they're doing is right. And it's not. So it's like, that's why Blueface, if you notice, every time he goes through something with CashApp from the past, he never admits to his faults. It's always Chrisean's fault. It's never 50-50. It's always Chrisean's fault. He's never the problem to the situation. It's always CashApp. And I know somebody personally, to me, close to me, that's like that too. It can never be their fault. It's always your fault.
And say, you need to check your husband because I'm never gonna be that. The way that she has with those boys, baby, I'll never be that. And my boys tell me all the time, you always go with the woman. Sure is, because before I was your mother, I was a woman.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna play with no woman in my face.
That's it.
She need to learn how to mind her business. Mind her business.
You know what it is? She woke up this morning and she said to herself, yesterday was a good clout chase. There was a little bit more traction again yesterday. How can I keep this going? That's really what she did. She woke up with herself this morning, with herself, and said, how can I keep this going?
She didn't even put her wig on yet.
I'm telling you right now, if I lived in Karlissa house, she couldn't be feeding me now. I wouldn't be eating anything from that woman. She's so bad-minded. She is so bad-minded that I would not eat or do or lay or be around anything that girl has prepared.
Nope. I wouldn't eat from her. She's one of those, me being from South Carolina, they always tell everybody to watch out for our spaghetti, even though I think that's the most disgusting thing. But she's the type that I would eat, like you said, I wouldn't eat nothing from her. Because she's the type that will call the witch doctor. She's the type that will call the voodoo priestess.
Yeah, she's
that type.
She already looked like she done called them 10 times over and got screwed.
She's that type. But she doesn't realize that this is all making her unhealthy. Because I don't know, at this point, she falls out with so many people. She don't even have nobody that, she better hope she don't get sick or anything like that, because she done fell out with so many people. She don't even have nobody that would be able to come and really want to care for her and do it out of the kindness of their heart.
Why do you think she was sitting in her kitchen the other day just busting out crying and stuff? Because she's lonely. She's confused.
Yeah.
She don't know which way is anything. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have all these dreams because listen, all you can do is dream. You're washed up and pretty much almost over and done.
Yeah. That's true.
That
is so true.
Dream.
And it's very, very sad. It's very sad. The way she carries herself in front of her grandchildren. My grandchildren cannot even ever say that they heard me use the words that she uses.
Especially
even my children.
Family members. Especially about family members.
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
That's
my kids.
I want to know where she thinks she's gone wrong. Like I'm saying, and I've said this on our YouTube shows and stuff, Karlissa really is the most inconsistent personality that I've ever heard of and seen, because You know, she comes off with, you know, wanting to express her intentions is one way, but her actions completely seek something different.
She can't be unhappy. She can't be happy. She has to be. She doesn't sleep well at night. There's no way. There's no way that woman can sleep well at night.
Yep.
There's no way.
Miserable.
I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. All I know is the investigators in the back, they're digging, they're doing what they got to do best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no way, because you're too unhappy. You're too unhappy. All you do is spew hate. Does she ever get up in the morning and say, "Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised"? Do you ever get, somebody didn't wake up this morning? You know, she don't look at that. Somebody didn't wake up. Somebody's family is planning their memorial or their funeral. Somebody woke up this morning, or somebody didn't wake up, and their family has to deal with that. You wake up and the first thing you do is write something demeaning and evil. That's the first thing you do. You're too old for it. You're too old for it.
She don't care.
That's what
she don't care.
You want to be known by? Your name is everything you have after you leave this earth. Your name. And all you're going to be known for is an evil, bald-headed witch.
If she's even going to be known anymore.
Exactly. Who bashes her family on the internet.
Soon people are going to want to hear from Bonnie more than they're going to want to hear from
Now, Blue Rock, you stretching it right there, because I don't want to see her either, because her lip, that's why her lips so big, because they're full of lies. You stretching it. I ain't going that far.
Definitely going through it.
Mm-mm.
You know, I'm always trying to get Bonnie in somewhere.
No, I don't even want to bump her too.
Yo, I can't, like,
it's
yo, like I can't, like we can line up the opposite at this point.
Babe, how's the weather?
It's crazy.
We can literally line up the ops at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like there are so many of them. Like that thumbnail that I made yesterday with Jay and Marsh and Karlissa. You know, I sat back last night after the show, you know, while I was just smoking and kind of just, you know, getting ready for bed, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I sat back after the show and I looked at that thumbnail and I was like, yo, that's a fucking powerful thumbnail, you know. And the reason why I thought that's such a powerful thumbnail, it's not even the context, the writing, any of that on the thumbnail. It's just the individuals that sit there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And knowing what's going on with Chrisean and everything, and just I don't know. It just literally seems powerful because it's like, to me, that thumbnail can get filled up with people. Yeah, the three of them are there, but there could be so many more there right now. You know what I mean? Filled up with so many people. You know. Yep. And Chrisean's still not acknowledging.
No, and she's not. And then, I mean, for her to tell somebody to repent, girl, who are you? You need to repent. You need to repent to everybody. You need to repent to us for having to deal with your.
And she's saying repent, but yet and still you see a young 24-year-old young girl, Chrisean Rock, trying to get her life together, and you're trying to, in the background, trying to trigger her with Ronnie or whatever, which way you can trigger her. And she's trying to put God first right now, get her life together so she could be a better mother to 𝗪𝗔𝗧, and you're trying to trigger her because you're afraid that the circus is gonna go away, and so will your bag and your relevancy. You know, you're full of it.
Drama and your craziness. You need to repent to us. You need to repent to your children, your grandchildren, your husband, should we go on?
She needs to focus on getting more money for Andre's lawyer fees. That's what she needs to focus on.
Right.
You know,
and he's chilling. He's doing his, you know, he's staying out of the way, you know, but
like you want to turn around and talk about somebody setting up your one child that's in jail. Let's focus on making sure the other child don't end up in jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's really focus on that. Karlissa, your focus is so off. You're going to be like, oh, Blue Rock's hating on Karlissa, da-da-da-da. Listen, I always say I got love for Karlissa, but I'm the kind of friend, I don't give a fuck. Listen, you guys got to understand this, okay? I'm the kind of friend that you're going to call me if you want to hear the truth. Yep. If you want to call.
I thought I did a pretty good edit, guys, but I guess I didn't. I walked away a couple of times when they were having this conversation, because you know I always edit my videos, get them cuss words out, honey. But I didn't do such a good job this time. Ooh, child.
Another friend that's just gonna be there for you and just listen to your worries and not tell you the truth and just kind of be
Yeah,
your yes
always
man,
on her
then
mind.
all my friends know that I'm not the one to call.
I'm
But
not
if
that
you
one.
want somebody who's gonna give you the goddamn honest truth, then pick up the phone and call me. You might not like me at the end of the phone call, but that's not my problem.
And everybody absolutely knows that is me. I am going to tell the truth. I'm sorry if my delivery is not always right. My delivery is not always right. And I know that. Everybody in my family tells me that. I've been hearing that all my life. Blade, talk to God about it, because I don't know what to tell you at this point.
Yeah, right?
But I'm going to always tell you the truth. And when I love you, I'm going to always be 100 with you. And if you love me, you're going to understand that this is, I'm not trying to hurt you. That's just how I am. But I'm not going to play in your face. I'm not going to play in your face. And it is what it is. And I'm not going to run to if I'm mad at you, I'm mad at you. I'm not going to tell your business. I'm not going to do all that.
You know what it is, too. Carlissa's trying hard to build a show. Carlissa's trying so hard to build a show. And she's probably mad that Blue Rock TV and Tea Time with Latrice is clocking that shit faster than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can't build a show about March's text messages because they're fake. We proved it. They're fake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe we proved it in a way that we weren't expecting it to be proven, but we still proved it yesterday, Trace. The whole internet yesterday was going up in their because they didn't know about that message. They didn't know what was going on with that message. Some of them believed it was real. You know what I'm saying? For months, nobody knows what's going on. And Smiley jumped online and Smiley did what she did and called Marsh and boom, there you go.
Yep.
And
we knew about the money for months.
Yeah, we knew about that too. Carlissa just running out of storylines and she's not getting them fast enough, and we're just spelling everything faster than any of these people can really spread it. That's what we be doing.
Carlissa just needs to focus on herself, focus on a new show, because Aunties is done. Nobody is even gonna want to come on because of her.
I heard allegedly they're relaunching it as Grannies because it makes more sense for Carlissa.
Makes it relaunching it as what?
Grannies, because it makes more sense for Carlissa.
Well, they don't even need. They need to relaunch it without Carlissa, because half of the guests didn't like her. So they need to relaunch it if they want to save the show. Honestly, relaunch it without her, because none of the guests liked her. She was rude.
My thing is, honestly, guys, like I feel for the kids, and these aren't kids; these are full-grown adults, and we're referring to them like children, like her children. But I feel sorry for Dre, Callie, and Blue, because it's like, I think they do well on their own. Put it that way. What Carlissa had to do as a mother to get them where they are right now. All right, great, Mother Goose, leave them the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? Let them soar, let them do their own thing. Because to me, you're like an anchor on their legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it proves it even more so that you're so concerned about Blueface and his and CashApp, and whatever happens there, and the fact that Blueface is in jail, and you're not even really focusing on your son, Andre. Trying to, and maybe you are, because allegedly you are. Like I said, make some more money so you can help out with those lawyer fees. But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, like stop going public with. Why do you keep like, for example, you're bringing up things right now in that story post that some of us didn't even know. So when you turn around and you talk about Andre stealing money from these girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Yeah,
there's some.
You're telling his business.
You know what I'm saying? There's some new tea.
Like, why?
And then when you talk about
that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She don't see what she be giving out.
I mean, she literally have gone on the internet and called her son mentally disturbed, mentally deranged. Do you understand what you're speaking in your son's life? I would never. If it's anything, I'd be telling my son, listen, you are supposed to build your son. They already have it hard enough as men. And this is, if you have men, anybody on this call, and you have boys and you're raising boys, they already have it hard enough growing up as boys. And I never raised my boys telling them, oh, you don't cry. Don't you be crying. Girls cry. That is the problem now, why a lot of men don't know how to express themselves, i.e. her sons, and they run to the internet because our ancestors told them that men don't cry or men are not supposed to show emotions. So as a woman, as a mother, I never taught my kids that. No, you let all your emotions out, because guess what? That is high blood pressure is the #1 killer of men, particularly black men. And when you have a mother like Karlissa, you that does not even speak. You speak death into your children. You speak poverty into your children. You speak lack into your children. You failed them. You suck, lady. You suck. You suck.
You know, criticism is tough sometimes, you know, for people to take in, right? And if you're somebody who really doesn't take in criticism, then you can't really grow. And from everything I learned about Karlissa, and you know, from everything that people around me kind of share about her, she's definitely not somebody who has room to grow. She's very stuck and stubborn, you know, in her ways. She can get help from people around her, and she can grow, and they, you know, and things can be better. But she's really just stuck and stubborn in her ways. You know what I'm saying? And
That lady
the
got
control she
issues.
wants is
I
her.
see somebody tagging her in here. Trust me, you don't have to tag her. She's here because she has
Yeah,
multiple pages, sweetie. You don't have to tag her. She's here.
and she would never
Oh,
show
trust
up
me,
underneath
she
her page. She would
definitely
She
never.
would
Listen,
never. She's
Karlissa
there.
will never ever step up to us. She gonna make it sound like it's about other reasons and other things, but in reality, Karlissa,
I
you
know
know it's
people like
because
that in
there's
real
only
life
so many interviewers
that
and
are
so many
like
places you can
Karlissa
go
and
and
Blueface.
lie about things, and they won't have a clue what you're talking about. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
But
And
step
I don't
foot
know.
into this ring, you know, same with Bonnie. Y'all know, step foot into this ring, you know, and it's a whole different ball game. You know, we're going to definitely investigate. We're definitely gonna ask you the tough questions. You know what I'm saying? And we know a lot of what's been going on, so you can't easily slide things over us or slide things past us. It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
So y'all
And
can
I
say
and
that as much as you want and say that
right.
stuff, but you got to think about it.
And that's why when people be like, how can you pray for Jonathan? I pray for him because it's like God has given me that insight as a woman, as a mother, to know that he was failed. How can he properly love another woman if the woman that was brought into his life, that was his mother, that was supposed to raise him and edify him and encourage him, failed him? If he did not get that, he can't give it.
Yep.
He has to
That's
learn
true.
that. That is something he has to be delivered from. He still has a mother who calls him a failure and who
That's what you're
speaks
supposed to
death
do,
over
lady.
him. Do y'all
Lady
not get
T.
that?
I do
He
that with my son
who
too.
has a mother that speaks like that. He
Yep.
can't love him. He can't love nobody. He don't love himself.
It's learned behavior.
He don't know what it is.
Yep.
That's why he don't respect women the way that's why he treat them like that. That's why it's okay for him. He calls them the B word and hoe and all of that. That's all he's
He don't
saying.
respect
Time,
his
I
own
just
mother.
saw a side note here. I just saw people are starting to post Jay has a warrant. You know, that's something else that we knew about you guys. I think
Yeah.
because we went on the live yesterday as well.
And
You know,
she told me
so
that herself.
right, and I've seen proof of it. You know, what I'm saying I've actually, you know, like I said, you know, I try to work with these service members.
What just happened here? Hold on, guys. I don't know what just happened. Hold on, guys. I know exactly where. All right, I'm going to remove this and put it back up. I know exactly where they were talking at, so don't worry about it. Don't worry, I gotcha. Hold on one second. Let me find it. All right, here it goes.
Sometimes she's a pick me that didn't.
You know, I try to work with these service members in the back, and I've actually sent it to her at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hurt people hurt people.
we all have
OG.
tea. We all know what's going on. You know, I've got tea time. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna say it on this live right now. You know, the motion we have because so many things occurred on that live yesterday, and I see it all over the internet today. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even made my coffee yet, and it's all over the internet today. You know,
And there's so much more that is hidden. There's so much more. And Blue Rock, you know, because I've shared so much and you've shared so much that man, listen, I'm not even gonna do it.
Yeah,
Not even gonna go there.
we're trying to help you consume things too without feeling like, you know, you're over consuming and feeling burnt out, because there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on in the background. There's a lot of things coming out right now. There's a lot of things that we've known for months, but we've tried to give the respect of the people to, you know, do things on their own, and then, you know, we do what bloggers do while the things come out, you know. But at the end of the day, there's so many things going on, and like I said in yesterday's live, the tension is high. You know, people are passionate about a bunch of different type of things. You know, the circus is definitely starting to surface again, surfacing where people want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Um, and Chrisean be minding her own godly business, which is good and perfect, right? Because I think at the end of the day, it's good to also see that, you know, this mess continues even if Chrisean's not around. You know what I mean?
Even if
The
she's not
devil is
around.
working hard. Yeah, the devil. You know, people would have probably blamed her for some of this mess months ago of the things that we were seeing, but she's not even around anymore, and people are still trying to stir this up.
Nope. And I had someone in my hidden DMs. I'm ready, babe, when you are. I had someone in my hidden DMs, and the person, they obviously don't know me, because they were like, Chrisean needs to sue you for defamation because you speak bad about. I'm like, you got to be out of your mind. You got to be crazy that I speak bad about Chrisean, because if anybody knows Tea Time with Latrice, they know that I go in and I go hard when it comes to Chrisean Malone. I said, girl, I don't know. You must got the wrong person. You must got the wrong chick or the wrong page, baby. Somebody done told you wrong. Because
like a lot of people were saying, you know, they need to leave her alone, especially, you know, the biggest ringleader, Karlissa right now, and Tasha K too, alongside with Ronnie. But you know, they're not. And you know, Karlissa in particular is not gonna leave her alone, because you gotta remember, she put pause on Karlissa. Karlissa is gonna hold that grudge forever. You know, and respectfully, I can understand her holding a grudge for that. But you know what? You can forgive, but you never forget. But to take it to this level of how much hatred you have for Chrisean Rock, and you're not putting you know, personal issues aside so you can see your grandchild, that just goes to show how hurt you are, Karlissa. You're hurt, you're bitter, you're jealous, and you're evil. It's just as simple as that.
there's no way you could even fix your fingers to type that Tea Time is anything but Team Chrisean. I am biased. Did I say biased? Did I say biased? I am Team Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus Porter. Make no mistakes about it. So, girl, bye.
And that's what I was trying to explain yesterday in yesterday's live as well. You know what I mean? We encourage viewers to come share their difference of opinions and stuff. I'm non-biased. I try to be as non-biased as possible. You know, people obviously, you know, say, "Oh, Blue Rock, shut up." You always sway more more to the rock side, and obviously, you know,
Nobody
I've made my
Jaidyn.
mentions for why. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I've gotten to know Rock, you know, through her lives and stuff, not personally, right? Um, in different lights, right, and in different ways. You know, this girl shares so much compared to the other circus members. I even feel probably for Blue more than I feel for the other ones. You get what I'm saying? Because Blueface was another one that shared a lot of his moments and all that kind of stuff. How y'all want me to feel for Jaidyn really when I barely even see Jaidyn? You know what I'm saying? Like I barely see her online. I barely see her do anything. All I see is the same, you know, little plays that I see, you know, of her auditioning, which, you know, I show once in a while, but there really isn't much to show. You know, but at the end of the day, we try to be unbiased. But what I was getting to too is this: if you're going to come up to share your opinion, and you're not going to try to be mindful of the host, you know, and their opinions, whether or not I'm non-biased and he is biased, like, you know, you might hear something back. You might get a clap back. You know what I'm saying? Like it is part of the nature of things. You know, there's times viewers come on there and they're just very, you know, they just share their opinion without trying to get snarky with it in any way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Or without dropping any type of hidden shade. You know, and they get through it. So I don't know what else to
Right.
tell people.
Yeah. And I mean, like somebody said the thing. I mean, I have a prayer group. We pray for her twice a week. So I don't know where this person, I don't know who this person thought I was or where they thought I was, but or who they thought they were messaging. But baby, exit stage left. Cause if it's anybody who is biased 100%, it's me. It's me, and I don't turn back from it. I am her. I am she, me, her. It's Team Chrisean all day, every day.
There was a post and delete, I guess, so it's gone. Basically, for those that are wondering what she said in the post, Karlissa had posted saying, I would really want to know if my family was targeted on purpose, and she tagged Jay. So she's asking Jay these questions. She continues her post by stating, I would really want to know if my son is sitting there on purpose. I would really want to know if y'all was instructed to say Andre stole or robbed you that time you couldn't find your money, and he helped y'all look it up and it popped up. I would really like to know if I fought the good fight for my family to the best of my ability. If you want the full repentance, give up the full truth. We have suffered long enough. I forgive all y'all. But tell the truth, my son was plotted on, set up to be robbed, and is now in jail. He tried to repay her, and yes, he failed, but tell the truth. So that was her post. So she's basically
on here this morning.
Hey, what's going on? How's it going?
See, it's always like just what Blue Rock TV just read about her son stealing that 𝗡𝗘𝗫𝗧. She's always trying to paint the narrative that they can do no wrong. So it just, if you read that message and like say if you don't know what is going on, right? You're just a newbie to this. You would think that it's some horrible woman trying to sabotage, Karlissa's son's life. It's never her son's trying to sabotage these women's lives. Blueface, same thing. Every time things happen between CashApp and Blueface, Karlissa takes up for Blueface. And you wonder why they have grown up to be disrespectful to women, and they're not men. Because of how you raise them. Because of what you accept and what you approve of that they're doing that is not cool. You think it's cute, but you was a woman before too, and you've been done dirty, I'm quite sure, from a man too. And you're a mother and you have a daughter. And if you wouldn't want a man doing that to your daughter, why are you allowing your sons to do it to somebody else's daughter? She's a hypocrite. She needs to leave CashApp alone. I was gonna say something. Let me be quiet.
Back. I'm here in Los Angeles, Inglewood. It's just a lot. It's just so sad that this woman has this type of greed and greed and fuel for entertainment in this money. It's sad. She is definitely traumatized herself from her mother, her childhood. Yep. Think about it.
Yep.
It's sad. It's really sad. I mean, I'm a 52-year-old fan of Chrisean at this point. It's sad. And Lord knows if I see her on the streets what I do, but I know she's way in 𝗪𝗪𝗪 somewhere. So
she way in where?
Lake Elsinore area. That's where she live at.
Yeah.
It's just really sad. It's really, really sad that this poor baby is ignoring trying to get this, get her life together. It's really, really sad. And like T said, I mean, I even pray for Blue just based off of his childhood and the type of mother, but the woman needs help. We all know that she needs help. So that's, I mean,
a lot of help.
What she needs is she needs to try to build a narrative for her show.
Yeah, so but I mean, it's running out. Like you said, everything is running out.
So what I mean is that's what she's trying.
She's trying to keep this circus going because she knows that her whole foundation and the bag that she got was off the circus. It was off the clout chasing of CashApp and Blueface. She's afraid that if it goes away, she's not gonna exist anymore.
Trying to do because it's dry. You know what I'm saying? Her show is completely dry. Her rants online is completely dry. You know what I'm saying? So she's just trying to run up, right? She's hoping that you know, Chrisean's people or whoever, ex people, whatever we want to refer these things as now, she's hoping that they're going to continuously say things, step out of the line, you know, whatever the case may be, so she can continue now to have some sort of storyline. Because without it, she has nothing. Like, what is she really going to talk about right now?
But
She can't talk about the way Zeus or anything may allegedly be screwing her over, because that's all, you know, NBA stuff.
yeah, that's the point of her running in circles right now. She don't know what to do. So I mean, it's wearing out. You know, it's wearing out. That demon is being called out. That spirit is being called out in every which way possible. It's completely wearing out. You can tell. That's why she's running rapper, just like T said. No time for her husband. No time for nothing. I mean, a woman should wake up and be praising God, right? Or at church. Or, you know, definitely off the internet. So no time for nothing. No time for nothing.
Nothing at all. And I'm telling you,
She needs a real life or
waking up with all
Bible.
that animosity, cooking people's breakfast and stuff, and feeding people and all that. Like, she don't understand how energy works. I don't know. Sad woman. Hopefully she gets it together. If you had any type of advice to give Miss Karlissa right now, what would you really tell her?
I mean, you know, just like T said, back down. Stay off the internet. Get in your prayer corner. If you're really a woman of God, get in your prayer corner. Stop being destructive with your tongue. Your tongue is a weapon, and you will reap what you sow. It is what it is. And I mean, you're already reaping it. 3 children. That's generational curses. Be careful. Woe be unto you.
And hopefully
That's it.
she hears it.
Okay, baby boy. You take care. You keep
All
doing
right.
your thing.
All right. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Take care. All right. All the best. Yeah, y'all. Hopefully she hears that advice. You know what I'm saying? Some good advice. Hopefully she catches it, because at the end of the day, you know, things aren't going right. And now, as you can see, trying to just blame everybody else but yourself. You know, start from within first, though.
Make sure y'all hit
You know,
that
when
like
things aren't
button.
going right and things aren't happening the way you expect it to happen, start from within. You know what I'm saying? You can't change what's happening around you. You know what I mean? You can only change from within. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to impact everything else around you. You know what I'm saying? You can't change other people. You know, in life, it gives you choices, Karlissa. Life gives you choices. You know what I'm saying? And you can't blame people for the choice that you made. That's the bottom line. So you going out there this morning and trying to ask Jay for advice or to help you figure things out, that's you basically saying, Jay, did you want to come on my show? Did you want to come on the Patreon so I can try to run a checkup? Like, you could have just said that. I think the people would respect you more if you had just put a story post out saying, what up, Jay? Looks like we have something to talk about. You want to run up the Patreon with me? It probably would have made a lot more sense. Maybe you would have been respected a little bit more if it just, you know, come with it real. You know what I'm saying? Come with it real. Don't be putting out all this fake, messy concern stuff and all this. Like we said earlier, we didn't even know that Andre allegedly, like, I didn't know that Andre allegedly stole from Jaidyn them or whoever you were implying in that message. We didn't know that. You decided to leak that. You know what I'm saying? And some people in the chat said, yeah, they knew because apparently Marsh had put it out at some point, you know, a while back. Listen, Karlissa is trying to ask Ronnie for advice. She's trying to ask Jay for advice. You know what I'm saying? Just now she's going to be asking the neighbor's dog for advice. Now, Mecca goes, you are too invested to be a blogger. Let me tell you something. The more
Why is she reaching out to Ronnie for advice? Why is she doing that? I when I heard this, I was blown away. There was a few things that Blue Rock TV has said on this live. That's why I like listening to his lives. He be really bringing up stuff that people are not talking about as well. And I also like listening to when he has, you know, his people, his group of people that he resonates with, and he, you know, everybody got their own cliques, you know, their groups, and they be really bringing me some insight on a lot of things that were wool that was pulled over my eyes as well, you know, and I got to you know, take key to, you know what I'm saying, be up more up on game, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, this is a hot mess. It really is. Karlissa is scared that the circus is no longer going to continue. She cannot clout chase anymore off of Chrisean Rock, nor can she do it with Blueface anymore. And that's just the bottom line. She must realize that and move on. You know what I'm saying? You don't have people skills that you can create your own wealth, that you have to drag and character assassinate someone to get a bag. Any means necessary. I understand you don't come from much. I understand that your mother allegedly was a crackhead, a head. Let me just say head. But so your upbringing wasn't the greatest. Even though you talk about Chrisean Rock's mother being active and not being there for her children and all the things that Chrisean Rock had to endure, but you are no better. You are a hurt person, Karlissa. You got Ronnie with his sick something wrong with butt. Let me just say that. I'm trying to tread lightly on what I say. I just really want to see what's going to come out of all of what they're trying to accomplish.
Invested I am is the more quality that my viewers get. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that one more time. The more invested I am in the situations and the research of it and the discoveries of everything, is the more quality that my viewers get. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting those bloggers that Bonnie and all them be going on, where they be talking, all these bloggers have no idea what they're talking about. And no offense to those bloggers. But here at Blue Rock TV, they don't get that. You understand? There's never one of the circus members going to jump on my panel and we're not going to know what they're talking about, either me or the viewers. You know what I'm saying? So what you see in this room right now, just a little bit of us, because, maybe some people are doing their Sunday stuff, right? But if you came and showed up last night too, we had over 800 people easy on our YouTube, right? This is a giant, over 250K followers across all the boards. You understand? I'm going to invest. I'm going to be invested. And if you think I'm too invested today, you might not want to stick around, because I might be even more invested tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, Blue Rock.
So I'm glad that you acknowledge, I guess how great I do my work. I'm glad, because that's somewhat of a compliment for you to say that. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of wanted to point that out. You know what I mean? Because some people think, like, it is what it is, y'all. I signed up for this for a reason. I showed up one time and said, "Yo, this is the lion in the circus. Do you understand? Don't even be sipping with clowns. Come sit with the royalty here." You know what I'm saying? I was the one who came out and said all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. I don't care. Y'all can come at me in whichever way, and it's not gonna stop what I'm doing. Believe me. And here's the thing.
That's how I feel.
The more you try to come for me, is the more harder I'm gonna go. Believe me when I tell you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should say it again. The more you come for me, is the more harder I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? I was built for this. Believe me when I tell you. Being a blogger and being in this type of world and dealing with these little tiny politics shit, I was built for this. I already have past practice with this stuff. You know what I mean? So when all these bloggers or these viewers and people start politicking with me and start doing all this crazy shit and pulling my name into it, I was already built for it. Now somebody else, the girls loves Blueface. So another hater page goes, "Hey babes, we seen your photo. You look homeless." First off, what you're talking about, right? Secondly, I don't look homeless. I can guarantee you I don't look homeless. Perhaps the person that is trying to leak that photo or that image of me, perhaps they should be more concerned about the package that allegedly is going to their father with their nude photos and stuff. Maybe that's what they need to be concerned about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, last night was a big...
Yeah, they're trying to attack him right now, which is really crazy. And they're doing that because he's exposing a lot of people and their behaviors towards Chrisean Rock. And they need to stop it. Ronnie is up here. I'm going to show you something really quickly. He's up here reposting some of the hate pages that are triggering him, obviously, to trigger ChriseanRock by reposting stuff about Junior and pictures of him and ChriseanRock together. It's like it's getting played out now. Like, leave this mess alone. So I'm gonna show you guys this as well. Yeah, but he needs for somebody to knock him upside his head. I shouldn't have said that, right? Nonviolence. Look at this. Why is he putting this stuff up?
My boyfriend got out of that situation.
We all know what these conversations are, but I'm just telling you, this is what's on his story. And I'm not going to put, he got some songs up here too, and I'm not going to put that on as well. People are reporting his lives. Good. He's saying this. I'm going to say it real quick. My family. This is my family. It was another hate page that put that up, and he reposted it on his story. It's crazy. He seems to be like a stalker. That's what he's coming across to me. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's going on with this brother, but he needs to get his life right and get missing. You know, it would be nice that if Blueface got out and just manned up and check this brother. But that's not gonna happen. Even if he's not with ChriseanRock, he should get out and he should check Ronnie. He should make it right. If he's not gonna be in a relationship with ChriseanRock in the future, so be it. But you're still going to have to co-parent. And you should not allow somebody like Ronnie or even your mother to be disrespecting your child's mother. She has to have a sound mind, and it has to be free of drama to take care of your child. That's how you should look at it. Not like you're trying to get with her and, this is the kind of things that you don't do for people that you're not in relationships with. You're co-parenting. If they're not going to be together in the future, you need to set boundaries of respect that people should have for ChriseanRock. Going forward, I think that Blueface owes that to ChriseanRock. To set the record straight, you're not going to disrespect my baby's mother. And that's my child's mother, and you're going to respect her. This is getting ridiculous now. I know it. Why people so mean? She should be talking to Ronnie at all. Exactly. Watching another blogger, they was trolling using your name. Somebody was using my name. You said, hey, SL, I was watching another blogger, and there was a troll using your name. Wow. I guess everybody gets a turn eventually. But anybody with sense would know if somebody's talking crazy and reckless under my name and photo, trolling, you would know it's not me. Number one, I don't be in people's chats. Like, I might go maybe to Hennessy's chat or lives, like on IG once in a great while, but I'm not really like, I'm a bush person. You know, I kind of sort of like to listen in the bushes. I don't want to be part of too many cliques. So that's the way you'll identify whether or not it's me. Not only that, sometimes I think that when you're in, if the live is active, you can I think those 3 dots can go directly to their channel. I think I'm not too sure. But yeah, but you can also tell if it's a troll and not me by the subscriber count, you know? So if they're leaving comments in the comment section and they're trolling by using my name and photo, you can also tell by the subscriber count. So they can't fool you. These idiots can't. He needs to check his mother. Yeah, he does need to check his mother. He really does, Trinity. But that happened is slim to none. So when they came on the panel and said a few words, we knew who it was. Oh, now are you referring to on China's channel? And if you're referring to China's channel, was it a guy? Because he's a weirdo, if that's who you're referring to. And I've saw him put my picture up and they got blocked. Can you DM me that information? I just would like to know. It's not a big deal, but I just would like to know. I think this is comical. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put my my link to my DM. This is just too funny. But it is what it is. People have time on their hands, so people do foolishness. Oh, you mean right? You Trinity, you on point with it. Yes. No, ma'am. Yes, it was a guy. Okay, yeah. So it was probably I could be wrong, but it probably could have been Disciple because he's the only one I know since I've been doing Chrisean Rock content that has done that with my photo and I guess had my name on the photo. He's a weirdo. So, and I hope you're hearing this, Disciple. You're a weirdo, and you're a clout chaser, and you're a flip flopper, and you go on anyone's platform that's gonna listen to your BS. You need to get a life. But listen, guys, I'll be back on here today, around 6 or 7. I think that's safer to say tonight. So we have more to discuss. So stay tuned. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you have not already hit it. Hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome. Make sure you share this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Making sure that notification bell's on with the option all. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Talk to you soon. Well, tonight.